So how did this play come to you? Did Michael Grandage come to you?
I got a call saying Michael's in town. I was in New York filming. He said, Michael's in town. He'd love to meet you for a drink. And I thought it was just a social thing. I thought, oh, yeah, well, we got on, you know, we'll have a drink and have a chat. And we're having a nice drink. We're talking about this and that, and we're sort of, you know, getting a bit gossipy about who's, you know, what's going on. And suddenly Michael sort of slipped this envelope across the table and did this odd thing where, as he pushed it, he sort of like looked either side. And instead of saying, "What are you doing?" I totally went into it. I thought, oh, it's like a bad spy movie. So I started doing the same thing. And then we got into this weird bit of dialogue where I said something like, "Is that what I think it is?" And then he said, "Well, it depends what you think it is." And I said, you know, "It looks like a play script. So all this stuff about how do you remember the Donmar, you know, do you have, you know, it was all like, I felt like I'm being set up." So I went and sat in this little pub somewhere on 44th Street, and I just started reading this play, and I'm 20 pages into this play, and there's this feeling that happens when you read a play that you just know you're going to do, regardless of anything else. You just know. And it's not like a kind of, oh my God, I've got to do this play. It's not like a sit-up, you know, punch the air moment. It's a kind of terrible sort of sagging feeling. Because you know you're in trouble. You know, and I'm reading, I'm going, oh shit, I've got to do this play. I can't say no to this. And then, you know, then you got to phone the wife and, you know, the kids, and no one's going to eat for a month, but I've got to go and do this play. And, you know, but it was and it's that moment that happens, and it doesn't happen very often, and it's a rare feeling, and I'm being a bit glib, obviously, but it's a very delicious feeling when a play turns up like that, and it's obviously very flattering, but this stuff was like quality, you know, and I could smell it. I could just smell it. On a purely sort of creative, sort of actor-lovey level, it was to do with a great play and a wonderful director and a wonderful young actor to work opposite. But also there was a kind of, I have to be honest, there was a kind of sentimental attachment to this theatre, and the fact that, you know, I'd spent a lot of time here at one point, and I've got very, very fond memories of the building and the space and the relationship that one has here as an actor to an audience. It's very, very, it's unique. And so there was part of me that wants to be here, you know, for all the right artistic reasons, but there's also there's a terrible it's the Italian sentimental person in me that wants to sort of saying, you know, oh, it's the Donmar, yes, you know.